Shazam was directed by David F. Sandberg and is now the 7th film in the DC Extended Universe. A teenage boy named Billy Batson, who is also a foster kid, comes in contact with a special power that turns him into the superhero Shazam, but in full capacity. This is certainly no ordinary superhero movie. Yes, Shazam, I was able to catch an early screening this past weekend thanks to Fandango, so my review is finally here. And something interesting I noticed about Shazam is that a lot of people seem to be hype about this film after those trailers all dropped, and it's really weird because a lot of people hate the DCEU, so it was certainly something different for once for people to be excited about a movie in this universe. I know people were also pretty hyped about Wonder Woman and Aquaman in the DCEU previously, but Shazam seemed to be in a different realm, and that's because this movie is unlike any other film in this universe thus far. That is because Shazam goes down a comedic direction, and a direction that worked very well for this film. Humor is at the very center of Shazam throughout. When I say the humor in Shazam is at the center of this film, that means if the humor failed, this film would have failed, but thankfully that's not the case at all. The humor is almost spot on for the entire movie. Some of the best humor in Shazam takes place in these scenes when the boys try figuring out what Shazam's superpowers are, and it offers so many funny moments. But like I said, by going down this comedy route for Shazam, the movie does not always feel like it's in the same universe as the other 6 DCEU movies, and sometimes I did question whether or not it actually was. However, I was still completely fine with it. I'm happy DC is starting to figure things out here in the universe. One of the other greatest aspects in Shazam is the family dynamic. Billy Batson, played by Asher Angel, is a foster kid, and despite the fact that this is not his real family, you do feel this great sense of camaraderie and connection between his character and Jack Dylan Grazier's character, along with the rest of the family. To put it as simply as possible, the glue here, what keeps Shazam together, is not only the humor, but the family dynamics found in the film. And everyone in Shazam is great. Zachary Levi as this adult version of Shazam was phenomenal in the movie. I hope that he is now going to be featured in better movies. Shazam could absolutely send Zachary Levi's career to heights it's never been to before. And of course, Jack Dylan Grazer and Asher Angel are both really good in this movie too. There are some fun surprises featured in Shazam which I did not see coming. They came out of nowhere, and I'm not going to spoil what they are, obviously, but one of them, oh my god, you could have kept the camera rolling for just a few more seconds, and that makes me mad still. So Shazam is a very darn good time. This is a movie that I know a lot of you will say is the best DCEU movie. For me, I would say it's third on the list behind Wonder Woman and Aquaman. There's a few reasons why. I felt on several occasions during Shazam there were many scenes that just kept going and could have definitely wrapped up quicker. Had they wrapped up more quickly, we would have gotten more to the point, and therefore the pacing would have been better. By doing this, the film did feel repetitive more than just once in some scenes. Sometimes I was like, wait a minute, we already had this happen once to these characters. Why are they doing this again, or why are they having this conversation again? The movie did feel like it had some repeated notes here and there. Plus, Mark Strong's villain is not a very strong villain in the movie. I liked what they did with his backstory in the very beginning, but after that, there wasn't much else to him. They could have done more, but we only get really a few glimpses of his backstory. Overall, Shazam is a very good time. The movie comes out in a week and a half. Had some very good humor, great main heroes, a good sense of family dynamic, and they were able to capture that very well in this film. Could have touched up on a few things here or there, but for the most part, Shazam is one of the better DCEU movies. I'm giving Shazam a 74%. I feel like for a lot of you, this will be your favorite DC Extended Universe movie. For myself, like I said, this is probably third behind Wonder Woman and Aquaman. That's just me. Maybe this movie on rewatch will end up being the best. Who knows? For those of you who also saw Shazam in an early screening over the weekend, or those who are very excited for this movie, be sure to let me know down below in the comment section your thoughts. The next movie for me to review on my list is the new Dumbo remake. If you're new to my channel, click the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and I hope you all have a fantastic day. I said it's too late for love.